What's going on, everybody? My name is Dan. I'm an occupational therapist at Thompson Healthcare and Sports Medicine. I'm here today with Brooke. Brooke has been experiencing some upper back pain, some neck pain, and low back pain. She's a student getting ready for a big exam, so she spends most of her days hunched over a desk, right? So what we're going to be doing today is a nice little exercise routine to strengthen, mobilize, and decrease the pain in her back and neck so that she could do the things she needs to do throughout the day, all right? So Brooke, I'm going to have you kind of get down on your back here for the first exercise, right? We're going to put this ball under the legs. So for this exercise, we want the knees as close to 90 degrees as we can, the hips at 90, so we're going to roll this in a little bit there. You can kind of put your arms out to the side, right? And we're really going to focus on engaging the core, pulling that pelvis back into a posterior pelvic tilt, right? Squeeze the shoulder blades together, and you're going to chuck that chin down into the mat, right? And with this one, I just really want her to focus on breathing, right? So we're going to breathe in 2 through the nose, and then breathe out for 4 through the mouth, right? You can hold this position for about a minute. This is just a good exercise to kind of get that mind-body connection, get the muscles prepared for exercise that we're going to be doing in a little bit. All right, so after we're done with that, we're going to move on to this next exercise that are called dead bugs, all right? So Brooke's going to lay on her back, right? She's going to lift her hips up to 90 degrees, keep her knees 90 degrees of flexion, right? Arms straight out in the air, and she's going to go opposite arm with the leg out straight, good. Again, we're focusing on keeping that core tight. We don't want that back to arch, so I shouldn't be able to get my hand under there. So she's going to tighten up a little bit more, good. And keep those shoulders pinched, chin tucked. Good. Usually do about 30 reps with this. And to give it a little bit extra challenge, we're going to add 5-pound dumbbells to it, right? So she's going to hold these out and just do the same thing. All right, so for the third exercise, I'm going to have Brooke go on to the front side. So she's going to go on her elbows, right? She's going to bring her elbows back a little bit and sink her hips down to her heels, right? These elbows come to the knees, good. And she's going to really focus on opening up the back here, right? So we're getting a nice stretch, strengthening the front of our shoulder blades, right? Again, she's going to do that breathing technique that we did earlier. This is just to kind of open everything up and provide a nice stretch for that posterior chain of back muscles that we have, right? So this is just to like calm everything down, get in tune with your body and everything, just to prepare for this next exercise that we're gonna do. All right, to follow up that previous exercise, we're gonna have Brooke do an exercise called bird dogs, okay? So she's gonna get on all fours, good. And now with this one, I want her to tuck her chin back, engage the core, don't let that back arch too much, right? And she's gonna lift her right arm and extend her left leg. Good, hold it for a second, then alternate, good. Now what we wanna do here is pretend like we got something across our whole back and we don't want it to fall off. So we're really keeping that trunk stable and straight that whole time, right? No, you don't want too much arc here. You wanna keep it nice and flat and keep that chin tucked back. All right, to finish up with this sequence, we're gonna do some thoracic mobility exercises. So what Brooke's gonna do, she's gonna be on all fours again. She's gonna use her right arm to reach under and across as far as she can. And then she's gonna follow up with just reaching up and over and really working on turning these shoulders out and opening up that chest the opposite way. All right, so she's gonna perform a few reps on the right side. Good. Again, pretend that we have something on our back, flat, right? You don't want to get too much arc. We're just really working on twisting at that thoracic spine, getting as much mobility as possible, opening up that front. Good. And she's going to do one more on the left. Switch to the left side. Good. About 30 reps each side would be great. And to make this exercise a little bit harder, you can add some weights. These are a little too heavy for Brooke, so we're not going to use them. But if you want to use about 2 or 3 pounds to start, that'd be great. All right, so that's a nice little exercise routine that you guys can do to help strengthen the back. provide some support, help decrease pain that you're having if you're sitting at home, working from home like many of us are doing, and you're experiencing any back pain, neck pain, or mid-back pain. I want to thank Brooke for working with me. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great day.